Well, we've been in here for about 40 minutes and we got the 5-minute warning. So let's get this video done in under 5 minutes because it's time to shower, cold shower, and get on with the day. It's the Sweat Fanatic. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to talk about the two major different type of heaters in an infrared sauna, carbon heaters and ceramic heaters, and the positives and side effects of both. So let's get into it. So two types of heaters. Behind me, you can see that there are carbon heaters. And the benefit of carbon is that they distribute heat off the wall equally so that the entire wall is putting out infrared heat. So every square inch of that wall, you're absorbing infrared heat. Then we have ceramic heaters. The issue with just using carbon is that carbon do take longer to heat up. So they don't reach the highest infrared temperatures. Ceramic do reach the highest infrared temperatures and they heat up faster. But they're a lot skinnier than a carbon heater. So they don't distribute heat as well as the carbon do. One of the things that I prefer when I'm using an infrared sauna and I'm looking for an infrared sauna is to have carbon heaters along the back wall. That way I can lean up against the back wall, put my back directly on the heat, which feels really good. And then put these ceramic heaters in the front and in the calves. That way I get the faster heat up time, I get the higher temperatures. The other issue that we have if you put a ceramic heaters on the back wall is once they get going, they're too hot to lean up against. So you have to use a adjustable backrest or a floating backrest, which then cuts the bench in half. So then instead of using the entire depth of the bench, you're using half the bench. It feels like you're falling off and it's not comfortable. And then the adjustable free floating backrest that never stays in place the way that you want it to. So it's much nicer, much more comfortable to not have to use a movable backrest. Lean straight up against the wooden grates on the sauna, and that's going to help with back support, lumbar support. It's going to feel better, and you're going to have a much more enjoyable and relaxing experience. You can't just lean straight up against a ceramic heater and put your back on it. It will become too intense, and it won't be as enjoyable. Because there's positives and not negatives, but kind of downsides to using each individually. So I prefer to have carbon for equal heat distribution throughout the sauna. And then I like to add the ceramic heaters because then that heats it up fast, gets it to the highest temperatures. But I don't just want to use ceramic because if you put them along the back wall, you'll put one vertically directly where my back is and another one vertically just off to the right of me a little bit. Well, when you sit in the middle there, you end up with a cold spot on your back. So this way, there's equal heat distribution around our body with the carbon and the faster heat up time and higher temperatures with the ceramic. So we get the best of both worlds. Plus, we have heaters 360 degrees around our body, including a floor heater. So many companies don't put in floor heaters or they don't put heaters on the front wall. And it's like standing in front of a radiator feeling heat on one side of our body, but not the other. This way, heat all the way around our body. There are no cold spots, and our entire body can absorb infrared heat to get the benefits, to feel like $1,000,000 and improve our health, wellness, quality of life, and hopefully live longer. I'm the Sweat Fanatic. That's the difference between carbon and ceramic. There are other heaters out there, but they all branch off of the base of carbon or ceramic. So like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. Get out there and sweat.